a very special treat we want to share with you. The only place you can see this view, Live Copter 3 flying right now in the Sierra. It just looks magnificent, just awe-inspiring. You can see just how vast the Sierra is, how beautiful it is. There you could clearly see the road there on the ground, but just fresh snow covering the mountains right now. All that snow, we need it, and I love how it's just dusted all of the trees there. It looks like powdered sugar.
It really does, but that's what 40 to 50 inches of snow will do. Those highest elevations, that's the snow totals from this storm, Lisa.
And Eileen, look at the big clouds that we have there in the distance. I love the shadows from the clouds.
It wouldn't be surprised if we saw a couple of snow flurries up towards the Truckee area. They're still getting some snow showers in Nevada, but no more accumulating snow. But down on the ground, as we saw in that video of folks driving, you can just see how much snow is just laying down on all the tree branches and all of the pine trees. They just, again, look magnificent. What a great word to use for what it looks like.
It looks heavy, though. It looks like that snow's starting to weigh a lot.
Yeah, I bet you a lot of branches coming down. So let's check out the snow report. Yes, indeed, we did very well with this storm. As anticipated, more than 4 feet of snow falling at many of our ski resorts. Sugar Bowl reporting 53 inches of snow in the past 3 days. Sierra Tahoe, 53 inches. Kirkwood, more than 40 inches. Boreal, about 54 inches of snow. Here's Doppler. Again, a very quiet picture for the most part. Just a few clouds and, yes, maybe a couple of flurries going through the Reno area. Might touch off around, again, Truckee, but not going to accumulate. This is what it looks like at Castle Peak. So on the ground, heading towards Donner's Summit, where we do, again, have several feet of snow. You can see the blacktop. I checked 80 and 50 and 88. You still have to chain up. That's what they're saying. And it is slow for some of the trucks going up the hill. So just allow a lot of time if you're heading there. But again, if you can hold off another day or two, the roads will continue to be in better shape. Clearing skies here in the valley. Blue sky, nice to see it. 54 in Stockton, 53 right now in Fairfield, 41 in Placerville. They're not reporting at Truckee and South Lake Tahoe at the airports, but only expecting highs in the 20s and low 30s, and it'll be down in the single digits tonight there. So the rest of today's sunshine in the valley, highs in the lower 50s. Look at how the temperatures plummet in the overnight, already down to 35 at 1 a.m. That means we're bottoming out in the upper 20s to low 30s, Lisa, by morning. We're going to have a check on how cold it's going to be where you live coming up.
Well, and Eileen, stay with me here because we wanted to take one more shot from Live Copter 3 because it is such a treat. We don't often get to see this, especially at high noon, and just how beautiful it is with all the fresh snow. So how many inches of snow do you think we got in this particular area?
So if you look towards the highest elevations, I'm not exactly sure what county we're looking at here. The major roadway below us is likely Interstate 80. So those higher peaks off in the distance got that 40 to 50 inches, but even places like Blue Canyon did very well at that 5,000 foot mark. Most of that heavy snow coming Saturday night into Sunday. What is interesting, and that might even be Pyramid Peak there, what's interesting is that the snow that came in on Saturday, it was the consistency of that wet cement. We call that the Sierra cement. So very wet and heavy, gloppy kind of snow. It changed in composition Saturday night into Sunday. Then it became that fluffier kind of blowing around kind of snow into the day on Sunday. So there was no surprise that yesterday they had to do avalanche control and through the weekend, because when you get those different compositions of snow falling, they can slip and slide on each other, those different layers falling. So what we're seeing now on top of everything is just that nice dusting kind of snow. Again, we even saw snow below 3,000 feet yesterday. It was even tallying up at 3,000 feet. So again, that nice blankety, almost looks like whipped cream down there, or marshmallows.
We're flying right between Immigrant Gap and Cisco.
Yes.
Right, we're actually right at the halfway mark between the two, and we're flying at 7,600 feet right now. That's our altitude, 7,600 feet. So we had to get pretty high up to get on top of all of this. We've got a pretty good zoom lens on this camera.
Yeah, but when you look at those trees there, they are just laden with this heavy snow. And temperatures tonight are going to go down into the single digits at some of the highest elevations. So anything that's wet right now and doesn't get enough sunshine to really dry it out will turn icy. So those sides of the roads, the smaller roads up in the high country, again, likely going to be turning a bit icy. But what a gorgeous view as you head up into the Sierra along the 80 corridor. Just amazing.
It looks good now, and traffic is moving good now. But that could change. You just saw that tow truck pulling a rig there. So like we heard that worker earlier, if you do not have to travel in the Sierra, just probably a good idea not to do it right now because things can change in an instant and then it could get backed up quickly.
That's right. That's right. And coming up, Lisa, I'm also going to be talking about just how much rain came to the valley, how much water is also locked up in there in the Sierra in terms of that snowpack. Our biggest reservoir really is because all that water locked up in that snow. We're now going to start keeping an eye on the snow water equivalent, just how much rain, how much water is locked up in that snowpack as we get these storms in, because we love to see it.
Yeah, we love to see it. Hopefully eventually we'll get out of this drought. So it's all going to help us eventually. All right, there are those great clouds I love to see. All right, thank you so much, Eileen. Now we want to show you some winter-like weather happening across the country. In Utah, on your right, that is a video taken by a driver just as a storm was starting to hit near Parley's Canyon. And then you can see the visibility is incredibly low there. On the left, a bus crashed on Interstate 84 early this morning, sending more than a dozen people to the hospital. That is Elder County. Now, investigators say the driver changed lanes, lost control on that snow-covered roadway. The crash is on the right, I should say. Officials say 18 people were taken to the hospital, including 2 victims in critical condition. Parts of the East Coast getting their first major snow of the year. Several crashes and canceled flights have been reported across Massachusetts. The state's Department of Transportation has more than 800 pieces of equipment trying to keep roads clear. Snowfall expected to reach up to 3 inches in some areas. You can track the snowy weather live by downloading the KCRA3 app. It's free to download and check out the areas being impacted just from your smartphone. Be sure to turn on the push alerts for any sudden closures that may impact your travel plans. And you can also find the latest at KCRA.com because, like I said, it could change in an instant. To Stockton now, where police say they are looking for a suspect in a deadly shooting. Stockton police say the shooting happened this morning on West Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. Officers arrived. They found a 53-year-old man on the ground. He died at the scene. There's no motive or suspect information at this time. If you know anything about the shooting, Stockton police are asking you to please call them. A new arrest in a decades-old attack. A former Libyan intelligence operative is now in U.S. custody, accused of building the bomb that brought down Pan Am Flight 103 34 years ago this month. Andrea Mitchell joins us now from Washington with the very latest update.
34 years after the terrorist bombing of Pan Am Flight 103 over Lockerbie, Scotland, a former Libyan intelligence operative suspected of making the bomb is in U.S. custody this morning. A Justice Department spokesman announcing the arrest says Abu Aghila Mohammed Massoud will make his first court appearance in Washington today. The U.S. indicted Massoud in connection with the bombing 2 years ago, after officials received a copy of a 2012 interview of Massoud by Libyan law enforcement following the collapse of Muammar Gaddafi's regime. According to an FBI affidavit, in that interview, Massoud admitted building the bomb that brought down the plane and conspiring with 2 other Libyan operatives to carry out the attack. Massoud also said Libyan intelligence ordered the bombing and that Gaddafi thanked him and others in person for conducting it, according to the FBI. On December 21, 1988, Pan Am Flight 103 was 38 minutes out of London, bound for New York, when it exploded over Lockerbie, killing all 259 people on board, including 190 Americans and another 11 on the ground. Mary Kay Stratus lost her husband, Elia, in the attack.
He was only 43 years old, but had lived a very full life.
With Massoud behind bars awaiting trial, Stratus says he must face swift consequences.
It's taken 34 years to get this far. Sadly, many of our family members have passed on, and so we want this justice fast.
Kara Weeps' brother Rick Manetti was among the 35 Syracuse University students on board Flight 103, heading home for the holidays. She says Massoud's arrest is a major step forward after 3 decades.
It's surreal. It's overwhelming. I don't even know if I have the exact words at this moment. Is he the only person? No, but is he a key person? Yes.
Previously, only one of the 3 people responsible for the attack went to prison. A former Libyan intelligence official was convicted in 2008. He was sentenced to life in prison, but released just before he died of cancer. You may not know, but KCRA3 money expert Kelly Brothers was originally booked on that Pan Am flight through a travel agent. He ended up taking a different flight. KCRA3 spoke with him about that fateful flight.
I never even knew that I had been booked on the flight until the next morning after this horrible tragedy. I get to Heathrow and they pulled me into a back room and said, "You were on one of the original passenger lists for 103. Tell us why you switched your flight." So I did. And I told him I really didn't switch it. She just booked 3 of them. But, you know, my strongest memory of that time period was the horrible tragedy. I had been in, the week before, I had been in Lockerbie, Scotland, which is the small town where the plane crashed and killed many people on the ground. Of course, you know, the idea was that this plane was going to blow up over the Atlantic, but it did not. It was delayed. So it blew up over Lockerbie, Scotland, and traumatized that town tremendously as well. But I also remember being with on the plane next to a young lady from Syracuse University who was just distraught the entire flight. She was on her way to Northern California, but the night before she had lost 12 or 14 friends who had been on Pan Am 103 and never made it home. So that is the strongest memory I have of that time period. Sometimes justice delayed is justice denied, and that the brothers and sisters of those killed may be still alive in some cases. The parents of many of those killed are now gone themselves and never got to see a day where the person who took their loved one's or son's or daughter's life was brought to justice. So